Hello students, welcome to Grade 4 English. Today we are going to listen to chapter 1, How Old is Mutaji? Module 1. Let's see. This is a story written by Ruba Pai. She is a writer and a journalist. Now let's see more about our lesson, How Old is Mutaji? In the beginning of the lesson, we can see that it is January 2016. Puta and Puti, the twins, are visiting their Mutaji, great grandmother in Mysuru, for her birthday. But nobody knows how old Mutaji really is. So, the twins decided to solve this mystery. From the introductory paragraph, we can see that the entire story is about Puta and Puti, and they are visiting their great grandmother who is living in Mysore for her birthday. But the main thing is this: nobody know how old is their Mutaji. So the twins are going to find out the real age of their great grandmother in this lesson. Let's see whether they will be able to find out the real age of great grandmother. The moment they reach the old green house in Mysore, the twins burst into Motaji's room. Happy birthday, Motaji! How old are you today? Motaji hugged the twins. How old am I? Who knows? How does it matter? But it does, cried Puta and Puti together. So, from the starting of the lesson, we can see that the twins who visited their Mutaji in Mysore, they want to know how old was their great grandmother. But she said that she don't know how old she was. We can move on to the next part. Let's see what happened. Mutaji smiled. Well, she said, I know that around 5 years before I was born, our Maharaja went to a grand party for Indian Maharajas and Maharanis in Delhi. A British king and queen had come to visit, and our Maharaja got a gold medal. Who was this King Mutaji? Asked Puta. If you know, we can find out which year he visited. If we add 5 years to that, we will know when you were born. Mutaji shrugged. I have forgotten, Puta. Puta's face fell. In the paragraph that we just read, we can see that the twins are planning some way to find out the real age of their great grandmother. So she gave them a clue. What is that clue? Yes, she was only 5 years when the Maharaja went to a grand party in Delhi, which was conducted by a British king and queen. Not only that, she also remembered one thing, that the Maharaja got a gold medal. So, by hearing that, the twins asked, do you know which year he visited India? If they got the correct year, they got a plan. What is the plan? If they got the correct year, if they add 5 years to that, they will get the correct age of their great grandmother. But Motaji have forgotten all that. She even don't remember the name of the king and the queen who visited India, and she is not aware about the year also. So when they got the answer like this, they become sad. Wait, said Motaji. Let me see if I can remember something else. When I was about your age, 9 or 10, my uncle from Bombay visited us and told us about clean trains. Clean trains? Yes, Motaji was excited. They had started running in Bombay that year. You never got dirty traveling in them. No black dust on your clothes and face. The twins stared at her. Why would anyone get dirty traveling by train? So, dear students, we can see here the Motaji is going back to her childhood days, and she is trying to remember something else that will help the twins to find out her real age. So she remember one thing when she was 9 or 10 years old, when her uncle come to visit her from Bombay, he talked about clean trains. So it started to run Bombay in that year. While she was talking about this clean trains, the twins got a doubt. What was the doubt? How would anyone get dirty while traveling by train? Do you have any idea about that? Now let's see what is going to happen. Some years later, continued Motaji, I got married. I must have been 16 then. Very soon after my marriage, your Motaja got a job in Bombay and we left Mysore. Did anything important happen that year you got married, Motaji? Asked Putta. Yes, said Motaji. Our Maharaja inaugurated our big dam and the beautiful garden next to it during the Dasara festival that year. A big dam? Putta sat up. Is it still there? Motaji laughed. Of course, it is the dam built across the Kaveri. In this paragraph that which we have read now, we can see that she is remembering about her old days, and she says that she was 16 years old when she got married. And the twins is asking whether any important incident happened on the year which they got married. So after thinking for a while, their grandmother, great grandmother, says that the Maharaja inaugurated our big dam and the beautiful garden next to it during the Dasara festival that year. So they were asking a big dam, and is it still there? Did anything happen to that? With a small smile, Motaji replied like this. Of course, the dam is built across the river Kaveri. Do you have any guess? What will be the name of that dam and the garden? Can anybody guess? Okay, students, now let's find out what is the name of that dam and what is the name of that garden. You are ready? Okay. Aji put her head round the door. Are you talking about KRS, Amma? Ah, yes, Motaji said, looking fondly at Aji. Your Aji was my fifth child, the youngest. but always the smartest. KRS is the Krishna Raja Sagar Dam, said Aji, bringing in bowls of vermicelli payasa, Mutaji's favorite sweet dish. The Brindavan gardens are the gardens attached to it. We went there last year to see the musical fountains. Remember? So, now you got what is the name of the dam and what is the name of that garden. Brindavan Garden is a beautiful garden that majority of you have visited while you visit Mysore. So, we can see here she is talking about the KRS Dam. While they were talking, their Aji, that means mother, sister, brought a bowl of vermicelli payasa, which is a favorite dish of their Mutaji. And we can see that the Aji is giving the more information about the Vrindavan garden, and she is telling about the musical fountains, water fountains that many of us have watched. So, my dear students, we are stopping here. We will be discussing the remaining in next class. Now, let's see more about new words. Shrugged. Raise one shoulder slightly and momentarily to express doubt. Next, we got the word stared. Look fixedly or vacantly at someone or something with one's eyes wide open. Thank you, students, for listening. That's all about our module 1, and we will be discussing further about this chapter in our Google Classroom. Hope to meet you